Shakespeare Shea with Ryan Munger. Two is Road to Dubai with Kagan De Mello. Five is Wild Style with Irvin Pfeiffer, followed by 6 Super Good with Farney Chambers. Four is Madigan with Sherman Brown, Brown Cap. 7 is Perfect Grace with Brendan McNaughton. Those are your runners for race 6, the feature event, the Hatchiman Sprint over 1100 meters. Let's send you downstairs for the preview.
The 6th of the afternoon is the feature race of the day, the Hatchiman Sprint over 1,100 meters. We've got 2 scratchings in number 3, Silver Hawk, and number 8, Tamarin, leaving us with 6 runners going to post here for the Hatchiman Sprint version of 2017. Small field, but quite a classy amount of runners. I looked at the numbers here, and I'm going number 2, Road to Dubai, to beat number 6, Super Good, then number 5, Wild Style, and 4th, number 1, Shakespeare She. I had originally taken Shakespeare She a bit further up, but I'm just a bit worried about the weight and the going. I might be proven wrong. But so I've changed my selections. I've gone 2 Road to Dubai, 6 Super Good, 5 Wild Style, and 1 Shakespeare She. The HRIP Gold Cup Sprint winner, Road to Dubai, steps out again here, and he's going for the double, same he did last year. He won both races, and he's trying to notch up another Hatchiman Sprint and HRIP Gold Cup double. And he looks a class act in the race. The way he won the HRIP Gold Cup Sprint, he won it very convincingly by 2.5 lengths. But he had a galloping weight of 54.5 kgs, and he was in receipt of 6 kgs from Shakespeare She. Now it's 3 kgs difference. Over sprinting distance, I might not be quite enough to get better of Shakespeare She. And the fact that it's heavy out there, softish going, and 63 kgs, I'm thinking the Road to Dubai could still have the measure of Shakespeare She. But he's come around the light way. He did everything right to win the Gold Cup Sprint. And King the Miller gets the ride again. He's got to know this individual. And I think he's going to take a power beating. He's got the class in the race to beat this field. But obviously, the weight and the going might just be against him. And that's why you've got to look towards these lightweight horses. And for second, I've gone with number 6, Super Good, who looks like an up-and-coming sprinter here in Zimbabwe. He's getting better and better as he matures. He won a very good race 3 weeks ago by a length and a half, beating Cool Solution. You saw Cool Solution come out and win today. That form's been franked. And here's a horse that I think, as a young horse, in very, very heavy, knee-deep going. I think we had 2 races that day. He won a race in this kind of going, so he doesn't mind this kind of deep going. So you've got to respect number 6, Super Good, 54 kgs. I'm not sure if Farney Chambers is a little bit overweight in that. He wasn't in the previous race. But Super Good, a definite inclusion here in this race. And I think a big runner off the weight of 54. For third, I've gone with number 5, Wild Styles, up-and-coming 3-year-old filly, the Westman filly. She's done nothing wrong in her career. 8 starts, 5 wins, 3 places. And she won the Tote Free with effort 5 on beating Jameson Run over the mile. Last time out, ran in an MR80 behind Super Good. Was beaten 2 1/4 lengths. As a kg better off in the weights. I'm not sure that's enough to get the better of Super Good. But she's a classy individual. She's got no weight in her back, 54 kgs. You leave her out at your peril. She's a classy class act, this horse. But she's probably aiming towards a classic season more than anything else. And this could very well be a prep run. But don't be surprised to see her run a big race and be right there in the finishing line. Then for fourth, I've gone with number 1, Shakespeare She. This lovely the Sheikh Gelding, who won a very good race early on in the year, late on last year, winning by 3 lengths, over this kind of distance. But that was some quick, firm going, and I'm not convinced that the weight and the distance and the going is going to suit this horse. But he's a classy individual, and he might prove me wrong and come and win this race of 63 kgs. But I have to be very woeful of that weight, and that's hence my reason for 4th place. Balance of the runners, number 4, Madigan, and number 7, Perfect Grace. are both more the middle distance horses, 16, 18, 2000 kind of horses, and they're obviously having a prep run here or having a grass gallop. We haven't had much work here during the break, during Christmas because of the weather, and obviously the weather at the moment, it is at the moment, the tracks are taking a bit of a hiding. So I'm pretty sure number 4 Madigan, number 7 Perfect Grace are here to have a grass gallop, and you know what, Madigan has won before up the straight over 1300 meters in heavy going. He could be a lurker in the pack, and don't discard this horse, but I do think that there's some classy sprinters in this race, and I'm going to go with them before I go with Madigan and Perfect Grace. So for the Hatchiman Sprint, not much more to say there. I'm going with Road to Dubai to beat number 6 Super Good, then number 5 Wild Style, and for 4th number 1 Shakes Bashi.
We're now loading up for the feature event on this afternoon's program, the Hatchiman Sprint. Madigan's already installed. Up steps Wild Style. Road to Dubai comes forward. Slides into stallbank number 3. Leading up Super Good. Super Good is loaded. Shakes Brachet's up next. And last to load will be Perfect Grace. Shakes Brachet's ready. Perfect Grace comes in. All set. 1100 meters to race. And away they go in the Hatchiman Sprint. Wild Style had to be shaken along at the break there, but no such problems for Road to Dubai, who shot out of those gates and goes on to lead. Leads by a length. From back in second then was Wild Style. Settles in down the center. Perfect Grace is on the extreme grandstand side. In behind that then was Shakes Brachet, who's the tail marker, and Madigan's about a length off of that one. Approaching now the 600 meter marker, it's Road to Dubai in the lead. From back in second then was Wild Style. Dropping in behind those was Madigan. Super Good is about 2 lengths off of that leader. Has to be shaken up along now. Shakes Brachet in behind those, and on the far side of runners then was Perfect Grace. They've got 400 meters to go. All horses still with a chance. Road to Dubai is being niggered along now. Madigan's in behind those. Super Good is extending down on the grandstand side and looking good. Into the final 200 meters. Super Good eases up alongside Road to Dubai and floats on past. Wild Style's on the grandstand side, but Super Good doesn't really look good. Super Good goes on, and he's going to be eased up on the line. Super Good has won the Hatchiman Sprint in spectacular fashion. Second will go to Road to Dubai. Wild Style gets third, and Shakes Brachet in 4th position. Six on the card. Super Good with Fonny Chambers for Bridget Steidel. No problems at all in winning the Hatchiman Sprint. Does it in some fashion as well. Number 6, Super Good, winning in convincing fashion. Road to Dubai will get second position. Had to be pushed along every inch of the way to attain that position. And the third position on that picture going to Wild Style ahead of Shakes Brachet. That's how it finishes in the feature event at Borrowdale Park. meters to race, and away they go in the Hachiman Sprint. Wildstyle had to be shaken along at the break there, but no such problems for Road to Dubai, who shot out of those gates and goes on to lead. Leads by a length. From back in second then was Wildstyle, settles in down the centre. Perfect Grace is on the extreme grandstand side. In behind that then was Shakespeare Shea, who's the tail marker, and Madigan's about a length off of that one. Approaching now the 600 meter marker, it's Road to Dubai in the lead. From back in second then was Wildstyle. Dropping in behind those was Madigan. Super Good is about 2 lengths off of that leader. Has to be shaken up along now. Shakespeare Shea in behind those, and on the far side of runners then was Perfect Grace. They've got 400 meters to go. All horses still with a chance. Road to Dubai is being niggled along now. Madigan is in behind those. Super Good is extending down on the grandstand side and looking good. Into the final 200 meters. Super Good eases up alongside Road to Dubai and floats on past. Wildstyle is on the grandstand side, but Super Good doesn't really look good. Super Good goes on and he's going to be eased up on the line. Super Good has won the Hachiman Sprint in spectacular fashion. Second will go to Road to Dubai. Wildstyle gets third and Shakespeare Shea in fourth position.
Well, the feature race of the afternoon, the Hachiman Sprint, was won by number 5. Sorry, I'm going to play number 5. Number 6, Super Good, under Fine Chambers. Finally, well done. I mean, one thing about this horse, he loves this going.
Oh yeah, I know, he really is this going. He won with ease. It looks like it's a sprinter after all. In the beginning I said go further, mile 18, we went even at 2-4, and I think he ran third in that. But I think it's ability that pulls him through. Bridges and the team at home is doing well with him. And like you said, this is the type of going he loves.
You watch it, actually, he just plows through it and it just keeps going.
Yeah, he's not the biggest of horse, but he's nice. He's got strong hindquarters, so he's got the traction to push him through it.
Well, nice win for you, feature race of the afternoon. Well done, and I think you rode a good race, sat patiently, and a good win.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it, and well done to all the connections. He did well, this little horse. If you go on his form and his career, I think only twice he's been out of the money, and it is with less than 3 lengths. So yeah, he's doing well, Ian Zim, and I think there's still a little bit left in him.
Well done. If you just hang about, we'll do some more interviews, and there's a little trophy for the picture for the guys to do. So if you hang on 5 seconds, we'll do that. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Rich, quickly. Rich, well done. I mean, this horse, I can remember winning his maiden. It must have been knee deep. And ever since it's rained, last meeting and this meeting, he just plows through it.
Yeah, no, he does. I mean, look, he won his first start. I mean, I think it was probably about 2-3 years ago, and it was knee deep in mud, and that's when he seems to see what he seems to like. So obviously a brilliant run from Fani. He did it all on his own. I didn't give him instructions. He knows the horse, so he did it all. So big well done to him.
Nice win, feature race of the day. Well done.
Thank you. Obviously, yeah, fantastic to win the feature race, and well done to Sunmark. They're huge, big supporters, so well done to them.
Well done.
Thank you.
Sunmark Syndicate, the winning combination here. Sunmark Racing 3, nominee Mr. Davenport, Brian Black here to represent the owners. Not many of you here today, but there's quite a few of you involved.
Well, this horse has won twice, and the only time anybody's been here has been myself. So maybe we keep the other guys away. I don't know. Maybe it helps.
Send them an email. Tell them when Super Good runs, stay away.
No, they will all have seen this by now, and some of them will say, I wished I'd been here, and one thing another, and what did it go off? Well, you could have got 4-1, so...
well, congratulations, nice win.
Yeah, no, the horse is a nice horse, and Bridget is responsible for buying it, obviously, and for looking after it, and one thing another. And I think it's a bit of a favoured horse in the yard, and it just seems to love the going. And so if the rain keeps up, and there's every indication that it can, then this horse might have another go.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to ask David Machingeza to hand over the prize to the winning owners and jockey and trainer. You can all join up and take a picture. Brian, we join in. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the Sunmark Syndicate, to Fani Chambers, and to Bridget Slider for winning the 2017 Hatchiman Sprint. One race to go, race 7, up at 4:05.
Race comes in, all set. 1100 meters to race, and away they go in the Hatchiman Sprint. Wildstyle had to be shaken along at the break there, but no such problems for Road to Dubai, who shot out of those gates and goes on to lead. Leads by a length. From back in second then was Wildstyle, settles in down the center. Perfect Grace is on the extreme grandstand side. In behind that then was Shakespeare O'Shea, who's the tail marker, and Madigan's about a length off of that one. Approaching now the 600 meter marker, it's Road to Dubai in the lead. From back in second then was Wildstyle. Dropping in behind those was Madigan. Super Good is about 2 lengths off of that leader. Has to be shaken up along now. Shakespeare O'Shea in behind those, and on the far side of runners then was Perfect Grace. They've got 400 meters to go. All horses still with a chance. Road to Dubai is being niggered along now. Madigan is in behind those. Super Good is extending down on the grandstand side and looking good. Into the final 200 meters. Super Good eases up alongside Road to Dubai and floats on past. Wildstyle is on the grandstand side, but Super Good doesn't really look good. Super Good goes on, and he's going to be eased up on the line. Super Good has won the Hatchiman Sprint in spectacular fashion. Second will go to Road to Dubai. Wildstyle gets third, and Shakespeare O'Shea in fourth position.